No.
How do you feel about that? Like your brother could do it, but you can't.
Well, as I realized why they consider it hype, I kind of got the point, because I've had, like, first-on experience. Why, like, you can tell by, like, with a bike, it's hype because the girls' legs are open and we're moving and things like that. And the way guys look at you that are around the neighborhood or whoever, you could tell what it's like, but when you're walking and you're with Na'abay, you're looked at a different way.
Yeah. So, do you agree with them? That?
And with that, yeah, I do.
What else is considered that for you? That might not be considered that for your brother?
I have, if I wore tight jeans and like,
Yeah.
and like a tight shirt and things like that, which I don't really do, but if I wore that, my like parents would go tell me to go change diet, or it's haram really, but they'd say it's diet, so go ahead if you can.
Do they ever talk about how your brother dresses? Or?
They used to, not anymore, but like my brothers were younger, they liked to dress like baggy clothes and like the pants and like falling down and stuff, but now they don't because my dad makes them wear a belt.
Oh, okay, so,
Yeah.
okay.
Staying out late, going out with friends when I don't need to, like I mentioned before, going to the movies. Basically, just like going out when.
So would that be considered diet for your brother as well?
No. Double standards is a big issue, and like to me it's an issue with my family. Obviously the guys like think differently from me, but my brothers obviously have a lot more freedom than me and my sisters do. They put a lot of like limits and restrictions. So because they think, by having all this freedom we may abuse it and it may turn us into like bad, girls who sin, because it has happened before, and I guess they just want to like protect us from it, whereas for the guys it's different.
For me, let's see, going to the mall alone. Like let's say my brothers or my dad has like his friends over. It's a hype if I'm like not in the kitchen or in my room, like away from them.
Would you think be considered aid for your brother?
No,
Why not?
because he's a guy.
To tell you the truth, no, not really, because like Baba, my dad, he's really like religious. I perceive him like that, and then he always talks about like things that are in Islam, and every time he tells us not to do something or when we shouldn't do something, he always brings it back to some way to Islam.
Oh.
I think there are a lot of things that push me away from Islam because of all the different things that people say and their own spins on it and how they manipulate it to get what they want or to control people. So yeah.
I think that if people have a good understanding of what Islam is and what the difference between, culture in Islam and what ta'ib and haram is, and if they're raised correctly, they would not get pushed away from Islam. And the people that have been in, around me or in my circles or in my family and weren't necessarily pushed away from religion because of things that they were told were hib. Obviously there might be some people that we know or went to school with that were, pushed away from Islam, but I can't necessarily say it's based on the way that their parents raised them, because I've seen really good parents raise children in a good way, and for some reason the children have made the choice not to be close to the religion. But
seeing as like they say no to everything because it's hype, it's not only me, a lot of girls just end up lying to their parents about like half their lives, even if it's not that big of a deal, because just tired of everything no, just gives us an urge to lie. So yeah, it does drive me away from Islam.
So how old are you?
15.
Do you live with extended family?
No, I moved out.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Do you live with extended family?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Palestine.
Are you a born citizen or an immigrant?
I was born here.
Like, when I go out with boys at night, my parents think that's haram, but really it's ayib. It's not haram, because in our religion it says we can go out with boys, we just can't touch them, we just can't do anything with them. There's a difference. But ayib, it's just the doing.
Stop laughing at her. Come on. Stop laughing at her.
I'm really sensitive. Seriously.
How long have you and your parents been here?
We've been here for I've been here for like 16 years, of course. My parents, give them a few years, because my brothers are older than me, like maybe 15. I mean 18.
Yes, just like I said, I was out with one of my guy friends. We weren't dating or anything. We were just out going bowling and movie. I mean, he held my hand, but I mean, I admit that was a little. But my mom told me it was haram, and then when I looked into it, just going out with him, like that wasn't haram at all. It was just ayib. So yeah, there's a lot. That's the difference between culture and religion. What do you think is the difference between ayib and haram? Can you give us an example?
Yeah, why not? Something haram is something that's prohibited within the boundaries of your religion. And then something that is ayib is something that is looked down upon according to the boundaries of your culture. Now this relates to the question that you asked me before that.
So what's ayib to you that's not haram?
Oh, what's ayib to me it's not haram? I don't know. Let me think of one. What would you say? What's your answer, buddy?
Well, for me, I have different situations. I'm not even, I don't think anything is ayib.
Right. So you just a freak then.
I'm
you a freak,
boy, you don't.
Oh
No,
my
boy,
God.
you don't.
I'm with you. I'm a freak too.